Hello to everyone, this is Nibiru Report 171st, day 131st. I want you to let all your prejudice now and everything what you know put aside because I'm going to show you something what is very unusual and we must finally understand the things that we are seeing around us. It's not always as we think that these things are. Uh, what I exactly mean? I mean that we are learn and we are watch objects in the sky. They are usually round, looks like a ball. But today I'm going to show you something what is not in this case. I mean not in that shape, but it's present and you will see how it's traveling toward the sun and toward the horizon. Now pay attention on this light that just appeared on the screen because there you will see something what is very unusual, but it's present as an illumination source and you will see what's going on with this light, where is the sun and what's happening around the sun from the right and left side, from above, from under the sun, after the sun rises up high in the sky. So I left this each frame photo last 30 seconds, maybe it's a little bit too long, but I just want to have enough time to describe everything what you see and what you have to pay attention on because today we're going to see something very unusual and also extraordinary. I have very big trouble while I was doing this video. I was uploading this video a few hours ago around 10 p.m. on Friday and then I realized that the sound is not, it cannot be heard, cannot hear the sound, so I delete this video from my YouTube channel. And this is something what I hate to do because it takes very long to make this video. So please pay attention on this light because this light is light that we should follow. Not only this one, there are two lights, one above another. We have situation on the left side of the video where also some lights are present and we have our sun which is still below the horizon and then we have right from the sun something very reddish which will went to the right side and vanish complete. So as you can see we have here two light sources very high in the sky, not ball shaped, not round shaped, it's a circle. And while I was watching these shapes, I was wondering, do they do some reshaping of this object and make them look like this and then put all together as a video it looks normal. So this light is descending. You can see the light on the left side in the clouds and you can see this little light under these two lights. This is the place where our sun will pop out very soon and start rising to its usual trajectory. So now watch this situation because this is very, very interesting because after these two objects we have another two and another two. So we have 6, 7, 8 objects plus our sun. So altogether we have 9 illuminated objects. Okay, now we have this light, reddish light, very strong reddish source of light right from the sun on the right side. As you can follow these arrows and you will see how these arrows are moving toward the sun from the whole side, except this reddish light at the right side. This reddish light will go completely out of the focus of the camera on the right side. It's probably Nibiru because there is too much red color on this right side from the sun. Now pay attention to these two lights that is descending down toward to the sun, because soon as the sun will come out, you will see how they're mingled together, and then the sun will rise up high in the sky, but these two lights will continue to go toward horizon. So this is something completely separate from the sun. This little rectangle, red color, it's our sun. You will see soon. There are really visible traces of heavy chemtrail in the sky. This is all fog from the chemtrails. So they are attacking the sun. As you can see, this reddish cloud, it's going to the right side. But you can also see that light on the left side from the sun, it's going toward the sun. Also you can see these two lights are descending toward the sun. And another two lights are above these two lights, which will also descending and later completely separate away from the sun. Here is our sun. This is the first moment when the ball of our sun is out behind the horizon. I mean, above the horizon, however. Now the sun will start to rise. You can see this reddish light are gone completely. And these two orange-red lights are going toward our sun. They look very odd, very elliptic, however. Almost like UFO, like saucer. They both have tails on both sides. But as I told you, I don't know, is that the intervention on the video or these objects are real in that shape. And I don't know what does it mean. But one thing is sure, This time was from the Durango from today, I mean from yesterday, 27th, March 27th, is very unusual and I never see something like that. Now pay attention on these upper arrows because from there are two more shiny objects descending toward the sun. And now we have another light coming from the upper left. You will see later in what this light will come out as a shape and as light. So now we have these two objects above the sun and another two objects are descending from high in the sky. If you think that this is a reflection, you will see very soon that this is not a reflection because this is traveling and keep the distance between them. And there are many of it, so this is a very unusual situation. Look at the light that's coming from the left. Get the same shape like these objects on the right side. Sun is ascending. Every photo is represent about 2 minutes. You have the timeline in the upper right corner. Now watch this situation when the sun come out and start to mingle with these lights. You will see how shapeless sun will be. I mean, not round as usual. And until sun is not passing, all these objects will not have round shape, circle shape. This is a very interesting situation, especially now when this light start to mingle with the sun. So these lights are coming from above before the sunrise, and this is very, very important. I don't know where these lights coming from and what they are represent. But as I told you, from day to day we have a completely different situation. Every day something new is happening, especially for the people who follow these events. The people who are not in this matter don't realize what's going on, and everything looks same to them because they are not aware from the beginning what we are following here. Now look how the sun will change its shape from a round ball to something completely unshapable because you cannot sort this shape in any geometric shape. This is not a circle, not a rectangle, pyramid, triangle, nothing. Ellipse. This is a mess. So I don't know if this is is are these objects are in the front of the sun or behind the sun. Look at that. Look at the color around the sun, how it's reddish, and how sun become big. This is because these two objects are mingled now with the sun and take the part of sun shape. But as you can see, the shape is very distorted. Look at that. You can clearly see there are many objects mingled in one mass, illuminated mass. And now you have to wait for sun to pass these objects. Then you will see these objects descending down toward the horizon. And then you realize that this is something completely separated from our sun as a light and as an object or two objects. But what is very odd and interesting that after the second light will come to descending from the above, you will see two small, very small source of the light which represent additional two bodies, and the light will coming through the way through these clouds, through this fog of chemtrails, and you will see it very clearly that they are separate and small and illuminated. And separated from all these lights that we are following in this moment. So now is the time when the sun has met these two objects that are descending down from above. And now from sometimes these objects will be in this shapeless condition. Here it is. As you can see now, the reddish color is vanished. It's vanished because the sun it's covered completely these two objects. So according to this situation, I think that the sun is in the front of these objects, because if the sun is behind these objects, the reddish light will be still present. Here it is, you see. Soon as the sun moves upward, the reddish color will come back, because the other two objects is descending, and now it's a free side to this reddish color. Pay attention on this left side. The light from the left side become, as you can see, sandbag, but it's not a sandbag. You will see soon that this is a formed ball, very strong source of the light. And I don't know what this sun halo shield protecting. Look at that. Okay, now we see two additional lights. You can see it's coming down toward the sun. So it's, sun is now in the middle of the between these objects, somewhere, not quite, because we need two more steps to sun completely leave these two first two objects, which will go down to the horizon. As you can see now, these new two objects are very close to the sun, and soon it will go behind the sun probably. But you can also see that there is no any reddish color around this. additional two objects. This is very interesting. Now is the time when everything is behind the sun. Cloud is a bit covering the clear situation. Look at that situation now. Okay, now the low level lights, the lights that first go behind the sun, it's coming out now. As you can see, they are dividing themselves from the sun, but the upper light are going behind the sun. I must warn you that these two upper lights are going away from the sun, and you will see them as I think so, as two smaller objects. Not sure, I don't remember. It's almost 6 hours since I watched this photo, so I don't remember. But we will see soon that. So you can see that this light is leaving the sun and going toward the horizon. You can also see that the sun is moving much more faster than these two objects. You see it's completely separated, and these additional two lights are now behind the sun, and soon you will see them all together as a fleet. For me especially are interesting these two smaller objects. Watch how the light is separating from the sun and how reddish are they. This is very important. Do you see how they are reddish? So I don't know what it is. I have no any idea. Watch for these lights are going now in this cloud, the horizon, which will eat them and cover completely. But we have these other lights which will show itself soon as the sun go up higher in the sky. As you can see now, the sun is taking form of a circle because only lower level of the sun is not in the shape of circle, but as you can see, upper part of the sun it's a circle, it's round, because these two lights are remaining now in the low level of the sun. Look at these two objects. This is what I've been saying before. Look at these two objects. They are separate, but how they are now moving, and in one moment will be one object because of the clouds effect, and then will separate again because the cloud will gone and the light of these objects will come to the cloud very, very strong, and you will see again that these lights are completely separated. Now we cannot see very well. Look at the tails behind the sun. So now this is the second object that it's going down toward horizon. For me this is one incredible video, incredible time lapse I don't know what this is, but I have strong wish to put that in a Photoshop and squeeze this photo on both sides until I get a round object and see is it that someone make intervention and try to present this as a ellipse or whatever it is. Look at how these things are popping out from the sun. So some have horns or tails or wings, whatever you want. And you can also see that the lights are, the sun is completely white, and this is a natural color of our sun. It's not reddish or yellowish anymore because this color sun gets from these previous objects that were. Here it is, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much and stay tuned and think about this.